Potent answer into the Aphelios when Jinx Aphelios was so prevalent in the meta. You have so much threat. It's a relatively safe laner. Early game, though, can heavily be bullied. I'm very interested to see if BLG go back to their old ways of just looking to attack that top lane. Yesterday, we saw them attacking bot lane a lot, but I think this could be a great opportunity for them to really shut that top side down in their favor.
Absolutely agree. And I think with the Gnar as well, you have so many kind of options there. The engage is there, the bullying, as you mentioned as well. But also, you know, the Vi and Ahri, even in the mid lane on its own, is so potent at just setting up that single target CC. You get a flash charm in, you hit that into a Vi Q, you can just burst somebody down. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Golden Guardians kind of survive and where BLG kind of want to throw their resources. But the teams are locked. The coaches have said themselves a GG to each other, and we're going to be jumping into this first game. And again, I think a lot of people...
They're just setting up that line of scrimmage. You can see runes across the board. Nothing too crazy coming out from either side. The comment on the Malphite does make a lot of sense when you are going into that range matchup. Usually you take a couple more points in your queue to be able to trade. But the first thing I want to know is the moment we got into game, Elk pinged the summoner spells. He was like, hey, Stixxay is running Ghost, right? Like, you can already see that coming into this game, the first thing that BLG is thinking of is what can we do in the bot side of the map. Yesterday, we saw Jun invest a lot of time working with Yagao, getting that mid-fire, looking for the roam. The delayed fade here from River.
I mean, it's just River, but I don't think BLG know that just yet. They should be well aware of it for the moment, but that's ballsy from River, to say the least, to going in with very little support if anyone was to collapse on him. River's found himself at this top side and maybe trying to burn down Bin, who knows he's in no man's land. He does get a good hop, though, right onto Licorice's head. And now he's kind of just saying, which way am I going to go? He's kind of hoping that the Vi will come up and they are coming in. But now it's a little bit of a turnaround. The River doesn't know that he's there. And now he realizes he's in a little bit of trouble now. They waited a couple of seconds. Can he get himself over the wall? That is the question. River trying to make sure he doesn't lose his flash. Gets himself over the wall. They cannot get the clap back. But Bin gets first blood. And now you can see with a little bit of damage, can Licorice finish off this kill? He cannot. And there's a big old Mega Gnar jumping in his face. He's got nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Double buffs on the Gnar, and there's a little emote as well. That's for IG. BLG trying to see if they can secure this. They haven't gotten it just yet, but a house to the back of the head means Bin gets 2 kills.
Oh, what a fantastic start for BLG. Bin did the ultimate play that all top laners can do. Stand still and wait for your jungler to show up to threaten a dive. Bot lane is beginning to stack up a wave. Gory needs to be careful as he walks into Fog of War. Charm.
Charmed, but I'm going to go for it. Maybe thinking of going in himself. The Glacial Path shall not be taken, and they want to continue going for this one. We are going to see a Spirit Rush used here, and that's a lot of damage on the Gory, who immediately has to go into his ultimate. Does have a good Ring of Frost, but he's got nowhere to go, and that's Yagao. Just a very easy kill, picking up in the mid lane.
Just great awareness from Yagao, using the Unsealed Spellbook. He has the Ignite available to him. Lissandra, still no flash available, at least from what I can tell, and it means that with the Charm being able to connect and good damage down, Yagao a bit of an assistance from Jun. Well, not even actually, it's just a straight-up solo kill from Yagao. And they're able to secure another kill. So BLG really dominating the early game. This will convert into a dragon in their favor. And Yagao can now look to get a very nice base off and likely pick up that lost chapter.
Lane, while the Rift Herald is being started, Gory has got the push for the moment, so first move from mid lane is going to be Golden Guardians, but can they make it work? That's the question. The Jinx Rocket shall be blocked, so it's not even going to be able to steal it with that. So now we're looking at a kind of a straight up fight, but it looks like Golden Guardians really want to go for this. They have got the Malphite ultimate and they've lost Mega on BLG. They go in, they get the Grand Entrance, there's going to be a steal away, so Golden Guardians get themselves the Rift Herald, and I don't think BLG can take this fight. They just can't get the damage down. It's just too early.
River was able to get the steal away. We'll be able to pick up that objective. Yagao looking for a bit more poke damage. Licorice still holds on to the ultimate. The Jinx has now made her way up from the bot lane. But Golden Guardians, they're going to walk away with the Herald, and they'll take that.
Absolutely.
That's really going to slow down BLG a lot. When you have such great early game control, unlocking the Herald means that you can unlock top, unlock bot, basically play through where you already have an advantage and really start to snowball this game. Second flash just kind of wasted, I feel, from Golden Guardians, walking into a space that just doesn't belong to them. BLG are playing around their control well. They constantly have a pushing bot. They have the pushing mid. GG keep trying to access this river and go for these trades, but it's so dangerous.
They're looking for a fight, though. They're going to be able to jump in. There's going to be the Lamb's Respite as you get the ultimate out from the Vi as well. Nobody's gone down just yet as they're all getting a little bit of extra healing. There's the bailout, and finally River goes down. They're looking to try and see if they can catch out Gory as well, who did have the flash over the wall, but he's got nowhere to go as he's rooted down by Elk's Gravitum. 2 more kills over to BLG, and Golden Guardians, I mean, they tried, but like you said, they just had no right trying to defend that.
I feel like that Lysandra Kindred just doesn't quite match the damage of an Ari Vi does this early into the game. Trying to force that contest to try and gain space into the river so that you can contest the Drake, I feel like isn't the best way to do it. You need to leverage the fact that your Malphite is a really powerful engaged tool. They didn't need to contest that Drake, and they ended up getting punished for it.
Forcing another fight. They've dropped down Shelly into that mid lane, but we talked about how this is great to kind of funnel resources into someone. They haven't been able to funnel resources into anybody. It will get its charge off. That's going straight over the river. Not the worst person in the world. The hostile taker is decent. Has been flashed over, and he really wants to take this kill, but the bailout is there, so it's giving an extra couple of seconds. Shut down going over the river, and now the Golden Guardians have sparked into life. Get themselves 2 kills, and that was just BLG just not expecting so much stall out from the bailout.
That is a bit of a big classic, right? a little bit, you know, he's feeling himself, he sees the play, he sees the window, he sees an opportunity to go for a great kill, and as you rightly said, the bailout punishing him massively there. This actually gives Golden Guardians a window to contest the Drake. BLG weren't able to pick it up earlier, but Elk, level 10, very strong Gory.
They're looking onto On, they'll get him out there with the Glacial Prison as well, and Stixay picks up a kill. He's looking to try and maybe get onto Yagao as he gets excited. Elk is still very healthy, but I don't think Elk can go for this. He's going to have to give up that Dragon, and it's Golden Guardians who get themselves finally on the board. They're still behind on gold, but they're definitely not giving up this game. Here now as BLG look to try and make do with the fact that they have got the mid and top priority, but Golden Guardians are kind of feeling a bit of momentum behind them right now. They're saying, look, we don't believe you could just go for this right here, and that's exactly why, because you don't have Mega. You're waiting on this Gnar to get up to his most powerful engaged tool, and with the Rift Tower going down, it is stolen again, and they're going to go straight away. The hostile taker is decent. Shun has taken away the Eclipse onto Bin. They're looking for an engage. Bin with the ultimate of the Aphelios means everybody is turned to dust. Gory will just about get himself to safety. Never mind, Yagao's got your number. And what looks so good for Golden Guardians is disaster for them in the end.
BLG, what a wombo combo. You can see River is able to get this steal away, but the priority for Golden Guardians is getting this fight. They commit so much onto getting this initial kill onto Jun. Many ultimates committed, the Malphite ultimate, the Jinx ultimate, but this re-engage here, the On, 3-man taunt to knock up, the Gnar connects onto all 5 people if it weren't for the fact that Elk had already killed 2 thanks to the Infernum ultimate at the start, and then Yagao comes in for the cleanup. Fantastic engage from Bin and On.
Fans aren't happy. Fans aren't happy. They saw a bit too much there. And yeah, I mean, like, BLG just recognized how well they could set this one up. They didn't have the Mega yet, and the yet is the big thing there is On. Now he's kind of caught in no man's land. The Everfrost is good, and he's dead. So BLG, yes, they're still ahead, and yes, they're doing well, but if they keep giving those little kills over, Golden Guardians will get this scaling going, like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I mean,
this one here, Jinx ult's not going to be anywhere close to it, and they know that that one's down, but do you look for the fight? TP going to be coming in, that's Bin, off of a reset. They jump straight in on top of On and try and burst him down. He's not going to go down just yet, but they have the hostile takeover. Elk going back in to take down the Lysandra. The Dragon is still good to go, and they're trying to see if they can burst this one down. Stolen! Golden Guardians get themselves a Dragon, but will they get themselves a fight? Bin jumps in, trying to see if he can do anything there for the Lamb's Respite, doing so much to just delay everything here from the side of BLG. Stixay still very healthy, and a good handshake keeps them alive, but Golden Guardians lose 2, they gain the Dragon.
BLG walk away the victors of the fight once more, and you can see how difficult it is for Golden Guardians to actually execute on these fights. They commit so money onto Elk, but there's so much peel.
The edge right now, but BLG are already on the Baron. You're nowhere near this, Golden Guardians.
Yep. Face check coming in from Licorice, doing what he has to do here to give them some space, give them access.
They're giving it up?
Yeah, they have to. Very well played from BLG.
Close, but no cigar, much like Graves.
Very much so. BLG very cleanly, with great patience, secure the objective, don't even risk it having... Yesterday they gave away, well...
Kind of keeping them going, and there's not really many places to go. You got to pick a poison right now, Golden Guardians. You got to figure out what you want to do here, where you want to try and put your last stand, because otherwise you're going to die a death of 1,000 cuts.
Chip damage continues from Elk. Look, Elk is level 16, so Licorice is level 40.
Yeah.
There is no one that can kill him.
No one who can stand up to him, at least.
Yeah.
When you be killing him, you need to be killing very, very quickly. The Shirley's Revelry will get popped. The TP going to be coming in from the base. That's going to be the Ari. Joining back in as the top lane inhibitor is exposed. They will get a good charm off, and that orb of deception hits onto so many people. 3-man knockup, but who's going to be able to follow up? They get everything down onto Shun. They will see if Elk can just kind of survive, but Elk's just not in any threat. He's just going to be able to free fire. He flashes in because he knows no one's going to be able to take him down. I deny that, though. Bin jumps into the backside, gets himself an ultimate. Can Stixay stay alive? Or excuse me, Stixay's already dead. Licorice is the last one back, and Bin picks up a triple kill. Licorice, the last one left standing. Baron still good for BLG, and there's going to be able to clean up the rest of this base.
A clean fight once more for BLG, even though Golden Guardians found the kill onto Elk. It was not enough, and BLG will lead the series 1-0.
Look at the last kill, just to tick it off, you know, get a little bit of extra KDA there on the last little bit of it there. Yagao picking up that last one onto Licorice, but BLG get themselves the first win. And look, right there, you saw Bin, that was business. There was nothing personal, kid. We just come in here to win. We're getting ourselves to bracket stage.